Kindubert helping out today. So thank you very much for that. If you listen to us on iHeartRadio, on the app, tell me where you do that. Tanya is in Louisville, Kentucky. Krista listens in San Antonio. Josh and Mallory are in Denver. Patty's in Auburn, Washington. Sonia is in Schenectady, New York. And Juanita is in St. Louis.
Thank you, Juanita.
Hello.
Hey, Alan.
Hey, Juanita. What's up?
Yeah. Political Joe, shout out. Can we give it up for Mary? She's been here every day this week, and it has been the joy of my life because I miss Mary when she's not on the show. I really like her on the show. You're so funny.
She has not been here every day this week.
She is not?
It was out Monday.
That's how closely Juanita is listening to the show.
That's okay.
She left halfway through Wednesday's show to go to John Mayer. 3.5 days.
It's a lot.
Hey, that's more than what we're used to. Okay?
You're welcome.
So let's give it up for Mary. And it's big
For coming to work a couple of days.
We're going to work a few days this week.
Hey, listen, whatever, right?
When are you going to be at the University of Iowa next week?
Yeah, I'm actually there tomorrow. I'm at the University of Northern Iowa tomorrow.
Oh.
Northern Iowa, not
Northern
University of Iowa.
Not the University of regular
Not Iowa
Iowa.
City.
Oh. Okay.
University of regular Iowa.
University of Iowa for their grad fair, repping a company. And I was kind of, Mary, Mary, the college stuff and all. But just have fun with these kids. They want to have fun. Just go in there. You know what to do. You're funny.
Yeah.
You're going to kill it.
Thank you.
Yeah, but you don't exactly have a captive audience either.
No.
I mean, college gigs are tough enough without people going in and out of the room.
And someone walking and being like, the Uncrustables are served.
Right. Conceivably, there could be moments where you're talking to nobody.
Yeah.
And you just stand there and then wait for somebody to come in and then just start a joke halfway through so they think they walked into something. And
we'll see.
You know how great comedy is when you walk halfway through the bit.
Yeah, but all you need is just one kid, stoned off of his butt to just sit there, hold the Uncrustable, just be like, and laugh at one of Mary's jokes. And that'll make it all worth it. I mean, you're getting paid
very
anyway.
Clearly don't have a lot of experience in public
That'll
speaking.
make it completely worth it to have one stoned kid at Mary's show. That'll be fantastic. Thank you, Juanita, out there in St. Louis.
She's trying to be nice. She's trying to be sweet.
She's trying to be supportive.
Positive, yeah.
Yes,
That's right.
I appreciate that.
Uh-huh.
Very glasses half full type of person.
Uh-huh. Hey, Drunk Sue.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Each other. Drunk Sue had a birthday last weekend.
Yes, I did.
And how was it?
It was good, man. I got cards, I got flowers, I got lottery tickets, I had company.
Oh, cards. I thought you said you got a car. I'm like, that's a great birthday.
Oh, that would be a horrible birthday. I don't drive.
What are you doing now? I thought it just sounded like your blinker was on.
No.
Oh.
No, that was me. I was rolling cigarettes. Hey,
I
got a comment.
All right.
Yeah. About 40 years ago, we used to buy this beer. It was at the grocery store and it was in a white can.
Yeah.
And all it said on it was beer.
Beer in a white can. Yeah.
Yeah, with black letters. Just generic beer.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 99 cents a six-pack.
Yeah, sure. General generic beer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had one that was called Red, White, and Blue. And it wasn't too bad. It was $1.25 a six-pack.
I remember red, white, and blue beer. Do they still make that?
I don't know, but it wasn't bad.
No, I remember that.
For us po folk.
Po folk, right. That was a Wisconsin beer, I think.
Yeah, that I don't know. All I know is it's Super America.
So how are you? Are you still convalescing, Sue? How you doing?
I'm doing a lot better, man. Leg swelling's going down.
That's
a little
good.
more mobile.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good. But are you out of the woods, or are you still kind of hobbling?
Oh, I'm past the halfway mark, I think.
All right. Did you do any? Did you do anything for St. Patrick's Day?
Same thing I did on my birthday.
I guess it'd be ridiculous for me to ask what specifically.
Yes, it would be ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh, All right. Well, happy belated birthday, Sue. I'm glad everything's going okay out there.
All right. Thank you, baby.
All right.
Sue, Sue, Sue.
Drunk Sue checking in from Canton.
Sue, 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 Sue.
This should be Tim Misney's theme song.
Sue. Sue.
I get it.
Sue, 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 Sue.
Thank you, Bill.
I get jokes.
Yep, I know. So, Mary at the University of Regular Iowa tomorrow out at...
No. Northern Iowa.
Cavaliers win their second of two in Brooklyn against the Nets. Beat them twice, 116-114. Isaac Okoro coming across with the buzzer beater last night to hand the Cavaliers another win.
The Spanish call of it is fantastic.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It always is, right?
Let me see if I can find it and send it to you.
Listen, you know that I am only in sports for the names. And there's a guy who's playing basketball for Kent State whose name is Sincere Carey. Carry. Could there be a more perfect basketball name? Sincere Carey. That's the best. So congratulations to, I don't know if he's any good at all, but what a great name. I'm only in it for the names. I was reading Tom Brady bought a piece of the the Las Vegas Aces. That's the WNBA team out in Las Vegas. They have the distinction of having the highest paid WNBA player on the Vegas Aces. What do you think the highest paid player in the WNBA makes?
$150,000.
Not $350,000 a month like that
Like the
OnlyFans girl.
Yeah. Jackie Young.
Per game or per year?
Per year. Annual salary. I mean, there's
probably
endorsements
makes-
and things too, but what do you think they pay her?
Per year, she makes $1 million a year.
She makes $252,000
I was closer
a
with
year.
$150,000. That's crazy.
Jackie
dude.
Young plays on the Las Vegas Aces. She's currently the highest paid player in the WNBA. They also have Candace Parker, who I used to run into because she's from suburban Chicago, and I worked for the Chicago Sky before I came to Cleveland. She was playing for L.A., I think. But Candace Parker, when she'd be in town, would always kind of pop her head in, and she was a lovely person. She plays for the Aces, too. I don't know what kind of money she makes. But Jackie Young, the highest paid because I think when I was with the Sky, the NBA still subsidized the WNBA. But I think it's a standalone thing now. But that's the highest
And I think
paid
they
player.
still are. But
Are they really?
They
You think they? Because
'cause
listen,
that's only where they were.
I was with the Sky in like 07, 08, 09, and these girls were making like $35,000 a year. They weren't making anything. They'd have to play all year long in the off season here. They'd have to go over to Russia.
Well, that's why
or they'd
Brittany
have
Griner was in Russia.
Right. You got to get paid, or they'd be doing like a regular job.
Yep.
And they were still professional athletes. They just weren't making any money.
But I'm going to say that this was the salary that they're making, but not.
There's endorsements and
I
things.
was
There's
gonna say,
endorsements and
not
stuff
including
too, but
endorsements.
it's still.
That's a very low salary. I mean, if you looked at like even a low-paid male NBA star, they'd be making a hell of a lot more than $250,000 a year.
Yeah, there's people like in sports I've never even heard of, and they're, I look them up once I find out they're dating someone famous. I'm like, this dude plays for what team? And they make like $500,000. I'm like, so you get a bench warmer and he's making $500,000 just doing nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, dream.
I mean,
That's amazing.
The best job in sports is backup quarterback, where you're making $10 million, $15 million a year.
You're not getting hurt.
Just to go in
Practice.
case they need you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're basically going to practice, right?
Mm-hmm.
But chances are, I think backup quarterbacks, they get used a lot because a lot of people get hurt in football, right?
Right, but you're still making more money than running backs that are being used every
And you're
play.
not all run down.
Right.
Yeah.
So Tom Brady is now, only time he's ever been referred to as a minority. He's now a minority owner of the Las Vegas Aces, which is owned by Mark Davis. He of the amazing haircut, who also owns the Raiders.
Do you think he looks happy? I watched like the Instagram video of Tom Brady saying, and I don't know, I feel like he's wearing a mask.
What do you mean?
I don't think he's happy.
I don't think Tom Brady
How could
is
he
a
be?
dynamic
He's
personality.
such a failure. He
He-
can't.
I
How could he
didn't.
be
That's,
happy?
No, but he's
success
devoted-
doesn't mean you're happy.
He's devoted his entire life to football. And so I get the vibe that he's just, you kind of have to be robotic in that. You have to put everything else aside. Like, you love your kids, you love your wife, but they all come second.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're going to be at that level, you got to be that guy. Happy, who knows? Frankly, who cares?
Just say he's done with that now. He can be. Could you imagine if he was holding that in the entire time? No wonder he was all stressed out and his face like looked all sunk in. Now he's
Sunked.
Let
Sunk
it
in.
go.
All sunk in.
All
Sunk in?
All sunk
All
it in.
sunk in.
sunken in.
I mean, that's better, yeah.
Okay, but yeah, I mean, I feel like
Yeah, but he's got to see pictures of Giselle and her Krav Maga teacher or
Jiu-jitsu.
whatever it is.
ooh, and there was pictures of him like they went horseback riding on the beach, and he's all like shredded. Tom
Yeah, because
Brady,
he's 25.
is he 25? He looks a
He's
lot.
young.
He looks a lot older than that. He doesn't
Well.
have the best face. Tom has the better face, but when it comes to body, this guy.
Yeah, of course he looks older. Imagine if you were constantly being drained of your life force like he is.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, he got like a old horse face. Like he's not cute.
Old horse face.
Yeah, like a horse has.
Joaquim Valente is her jiu-jitsu instructor, and
He looks like
she's going out with him. I don't know how old he is.
he looks like he stinks.
Well, he probably smells like patchouli.
There's just certain people that I'm like, oh, I bet he has like an aroma. Like some people have, like, I don't know. You can smell him after he leaves the room.
An aroma.
They
when
do.
I sent to the group chat last night, I sent that OnlyFans girl who makes $350,000 a month. Cody said she looks like she smells nice.
She does.
Yeah.
She uses probably like a really good shampoo, or like
I mean, she's rich.
coat
so I would
herself in
hope.
like douse herself in lotion.
It goes a long way. Alan Sincere Carey was the MAC Player of the Year last year.
Hey,
He's the
that's
best
pretty
guy
cool.
at Kent. Okay. So says Mark. Played for Solon. All right. NBA league minimum is $953,000.
There you go.
So you can be a
That's so
scrub
crazy.
and you're making, I mean, after all is said and done, you're paying agents and managers and taxes
But
and all
But
that.
still,
That's a lot of money.
$500,000 league minimum
Right.
and the highest paid payer.
No,
No,
953,000.
But no. I'm saying after
Yeah.
after all your taxes and fees and
Right.
agents, you're probably at least walking home with $500,000.
Yeah, she's paying all those same people out of $250
Right.
grand.
She's making the same amount as a pharmacist.
Yeah.
That's insane.
doesn't
Or a
have-
car salesman.
Well, it's like the Bill Burr bit. Go watch the games.
Yeah.
Go watch them.
I mean, I don't like basketball in general. I'm on record saying that.
Alan, this is Alex checking in, okay? Now, as you know, I monitor your liberal goddamn demon podcast. I'm several days behind, but you're talking about speaking in tongues and the lesbians at the daycare. And you're talking about it like it's not real, okay? Everybody knows that when the Holy Spirit comes over you, just kind of, hate the show. Thank you, Jesus.
Why did he say the last part in English? How did
That's
he,
the most
how did
sense
he
that Alex Jones has ever made.
Seriously.
How did he manage to get Hate the Show out in English?
Well, the Lord works in mysterious ways.
Yeah, I guess that's
Yea, my sandala de de de, I see Koshantala lolosi. Yea, my sandala de de de, I see Koshantaya.
I mean, we've had people over the years that have spoken in tongues on this show. And they don't go unnoticed.
So I just called in just running from, just getting in there.
Oh, Rick.
Rest in peace,
We
Rick.
miss you, buddy. Brian Hoyer was Tom Brady's backup for years.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's right.
He's from around here, isn't he?
North Olmsted.
Yep.
I think. Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, very, very exciting for Tom Brady and his ex-wife. Although she's been saying that it really wasn't about football that they split up. And it's probably because Tom Brady is a robot. It's like Tom Cruise. They're like, Surrey's going off to college, and she hasn't seen him in 12 years. He has nothing to do with her life because Katie Holmes got her out because she would have been some Scientology princess best thing Katie Holmes ever did. Smart woman. Pride of Toledo, Ohio. And but when you're at that level, you have to screen everything else out. You just have to. You don't have time, or people are like, Tom Cruise is so nice, and people have worked with him, and that's probably true. Whatever Scientology's doing for him is working for him.
So his other kids are in Scientology? He has other kids.
He has adopted kids with Nicole Kidman.
But they're like black. They're like
Yeah,
biracial.
I think Suri is his only natural child,
And
they have no relationship.
no, yes, they do. Because there was a
It said he hasn't seen her in 12 years.
I'm not talking about Surrey. I'm talking about his.
That's what I was
Well,
saying.
we were talking about that.
But I was.
He sees his adopted kids all the time, I think.
That's what I'm asking. Are they
Yeah.
in Scientology? Because that would mean that Nicole Kidman got them into Scientology.
I don't know.
Because why is he treating his adopted kids better than his blood kid?
Well, because he has a relationship with them.
Blood kid.
Blood kid.
Hello,
Get over here,
blood
blood
child.
kid.
My blood child.
It's my blood child. How you doing, blood child? Hope you're having a good day, blood child.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Blood child, you could learn a thing or two from your from the kids I bought.
Get over here, blood child. Tell me what you think.
Yay, my sandala de de de, I see Koshantala lo 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 see. Yay, my sandala de de de, I see Koshantaya.
Well,
I don't
nobody
think
watches the WNBA.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah. Well, the games, it's all high school girls and lesbians that are at the WNBA games, and they paper those games, boy. They're bussing in high school girls. But they're fun. I used to host the games on the floor in between, run around and doing dumb crap, and so fun.
There's a comic, we've talked about him a couple times. His name is Jeffrey Osmus, and he has a bit about the WNBA where he talks about Brittany Griner. And he was saying, that's how you can tell that other countries don't understand what we prioritize in America. That they stole an NBA player or a WNBA player. And he's like, if you ever want to see your prized athlete again, and people get offended at it. And he's like, if that joke offends you, tell me what team she plays for. And
Right.
every time he's done it, no one has been able to tell him. No, he's
I can't
asked,
tell ya.
Genuinely asked, you're upset right now. All right, ma'am, you have a pissy look. Tell me what team she plays
She
for.
play
And
for
she's sitting there
Phoenix?
no.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I thought she played for Phoenix.
She might.
But that's the whole point. That's
Don't know.
exactly what we're saying is that people can get offended all day long and they're like, yeah, but I'm not going to watch.
Brittany Griner plays for the Phoenix Mercury.
Crazy about a Mercury.
Isn't that a Chappelle bit about being on the airplane and no one's going to take it hostage because no one's going to take that plane hostage, or because nobody's going to negotiate for black hostages? It's kind of along those lines.
That's a different.
Brittany Griner.
I think the Chappelle bit was he saw another black guy on the plane and they nod at each other, and the white people are like, I think these black guys are gonna
Try to
hijack
save
this
us.
plane.
He's like,
Or try to
"Nope."
save us. Yeah, and he goes, nope, we just know that they don't take black hostages.
Give us the money, or do we? Hello? All right, let me take a break here. I'll get that last pair of tickets for you for the Autorama. It's back at the IX Center this weekend. Is it this weekend, the Autorama?